In solo leveling after the Jeju raid, there was plenty of noise everywhere. The Jeju raid was Jin Woo's first official raid after becoming an S-rank hunter. However, he couldn't avoid criticism for joining the raid later than expected. There were people who supported him, but not many, since it was true that people were sacrificed. As Jin walks back Yoon-ho tells him that he didn't believe a lone hero could end a war by themselves. But after what happened this time, maybe he was wrong. Baek tells Jin to hold his head high, as he was the one who ended this tragic tale. Jin and Hunter Cha make eye contact, but she quickly turns away, blushing, throwing the Jeju hero off. In total, 4,801 hunters participated. 727 of them were just ordinary awakened people. 64 hunters and 32 civilians died during the raid. Jin and Chairman Go Gun-hee sit down, and the chairman asks Jin if he plans on starting a guild, telling him that people with S-rank hunter licenses don't need a guild master permit. All they need to do is give the association a call. Jin says yes, and thinks that he should take this time to learn about the advantages of being an S-rank. But before he can say anything, Gun-hee asks if he put some sort of barrier on Jeju Island. This confuses Jin. However, the chairman explains that there was an incident of people passing out when they went to take care of the ants and collect magic crystals. Jin tells the chairman that he didn't do anything like that, and asks what the people said afterward. Gun-hee tells him that they couldn't remember anything that happened before they passed out at all, and they don't even know if they were attacked by magic or not. One of the chairman's personnel interrupts and tells him that the guest has arrived earlier than normal. The chairman thanks Jin for his time before excusing himself, and Jin thinks he should head back too. As Jin gets to his vehicle, a man asks if he is Sung Jin Woo, introducing himself as Senior Agent Adam White from the United States Bureau of Hunters. He tells Jin that he came by the office but was unable to find him, so he had to come to the funeral. In this moment, Jin remembers Jin-ho telling him about a foreigner. Jin asks why he wants to meet with him, and Adam responds that there is some information he wants to give to the hunter. He tells Jin that he won't hear this information from any other country or institute that exists. The hero hunter asks why he's willing to give that kind of information to him, and Adam says there's even a benefit to them by revealing information only to certain people. He tells Jin that he was originally the only one to meet him, but the deputy director was touched by the Jeju raid and would like to meet in person, saying it's a rare case, and the deputy director will tell him the rest. He adds that he prepared a car not far from here and asks if Jin would like to meet him. Jin dismisses it and prepares to get in his car as he tells the senior agent that he's not sure if the information is reliable and he'll give a call back after thinking about it. This is when Adam smirks, saying, "I almost forgot. In negotiations, the better card you hold, sometimes you shouldn't cover it up," and says, "Upgrader." He questions if Jin knows about the Awakener who can increase the ability of another Awakener. They arrive in the United States, and Jin meets the deputy director Michael Connor with Adam White as his translator. Michael says he'll be straightforward and puts immigration papers to America on the table, telling Jin it usually takes years to take care of. But for Jin Woo, it can happen in 1 second if he just says the word. Unfazed, Jin says that he came because the senior agent told him that he can earn information, asking if it's really possible to increase one's abilities. Michael smirks, telling him that the person is actually already here, as he tells the agents to escort Mrs. Sellner to the room. Mrs. Norma Sellner enters the room as Michael Connor introduces her to Jin Woo as the only person in the world who can help hunters exceed their power limit. Jin Woo notes that she has a different aura than other Awakeners. Michael asks Norma to explain her powers, and she tells Jin Woo that he probably can't believe it and that all the other hunters had eyes like his too. But once they experience it, they have no choice but to cling on. Norma reviews common hunter knowledge with Jin Woo, explaining that all Awakeners have a limit, and no one can exceed it unless they are reawakened. However, she has the ability to help them surpass that limit by going through 3 stages. She's not sure whether to call it reawakening by force or raising their potential.